traffic, Eco 579er, and south, and the 267.
52 Kilo Juliet, following Seabird 579er.
Roger, runway 1554, flight level 20, turning in. Runway 1554, climbing flight level 140.
Charlie Echo, lining up to left off the next round. Currently 140, no, I can go to 160 to left. Traffic,
Yeah. Airplane emojis in the chat. Let's get started. Hello. I got a special one for you guys. Yes, sir. What's up, Becky? Becky Davies is in the house.
Every traffic, EC2 Kilo Juliet, short final 4 miles, 2 left.
Oh yeah, it's Friday, so I'm rocking the mandatory stream gear. What's happening? What's up, Anon? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Flight Sim and Formula One, two of my favorite things. If you feel me, if you're with me, throw some race car emojis in the chat. I know not everybody's a race fan. It's all good. We all love aviation, but I know I got a few people with me who can agree that fast cars and fast planes are all freaking amazing. Official Mike Daly, welcome to the stream. FS Insane, good to see you. Turkish Air is in the house. What's up? By the way, guys, I know that practice and qualifying is going on right now in Austria, so please, no spoilers in the chat, please. I haven't watched Free Practice 1 just yet, but let's get the stream going. Dorian, welcome to the stream. Sammy Amin, welcome to the stream. MCS21's in the house. G-Man Dukes, what up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Always a pleasure to have you with us. It is, man. Oh, yes. Dorian, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Yes. So what are we doing today? What are we doing? What are we talking about? First of all, I got something real special coming up, so make sure, Aiden Hodges, make sure every single one of you guys hop on to my Discord ASAP, and you'll find out why here in just a second. But today we are back on Microsoft Flight Simulator once again in the PMDG 737 cargo variant, as there's a 747 taking off behind us. We're here, as you can tell, at London Heathrow. Speaking of London Heathrow, shout out to my LHR plane spotter. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to you from the UK. Good to see you. This is Route 11 of our Formula One World Tour, following along with the Formula One real world flight schedule, not flight schedule, following with the real world race schedule, flying from Grand Prix to Grand Prix. I gotta admit, I haven't done every single leg either. I know there's a few people who have, and you guys are freaking amazing. You're bosses. I haven't, but I'm planning on going back and knocking out every leg that I possibly can before the season is over with. But this is Route 11 this week. Actually, last week the race for Formula One was in Silverstone. Silverstone is like it's like northeast of London. It's closer. It's actually closer to London Luton, but we're gonna be using Heathrow for our little cargo run. And this week we're racing at the Austrian Grand Prix in Salzburg, Austria, for the Red Bull Ring. So this is race 11, and definitely let me know who your favorite driver is, your favorite team is, who you're rooting for. But our job here as pilots, as aviation enthusiasts, as aviators, is to deliver the equipment, the cars, the passengers, the people, the fans, the teams, to each race. And so today we're flying cargo. We got some last minute upgrades coming from the factory here in the UK, going out to Austria for the weekend. So we got to hurry to get everything loaded to the aircraft and get going. But that's where it's sitting right now. Technically we need to be there before qualifying ends, but I'm not sure that's going to happen because qualifying is doing early this week. But anyways, yes, we're also on VATSIM network, so if you want to join us, you can fly from EGLL over to LOWS, London Heathrow to Salzburg Airport in Austria. It's going to be a beautiful flight, just under 2 hours long, and we're going to take this beautiful 737 on the way up there. But before we get started, I have a very special announcement, or a few special announcements. One, last night we had an amazing Blue Experience show, a podcast show, with an amazing airline flight dispatcher, getting to learn what is an airline flight dispatcher, and honestly, I think it's one of the coolest jobs you can get in aviation. So watch back that episode. We also are launching a brand new Blue Experience podcast channel on its own, so we would no longer be streaming the podcast on my channel or on XP72's channel. It'll be on its own channel, as well as on Spotify, iTunes, and all that kind of stuff. The other big announcement is that today's flight is sponsored by the developers of Flight Control Replay. Big shout out to them. They've actually been a very big supporter of the channel for a while now, and today we have three giveaways for you guys. We're giving away Flight Control Replay keys. We're giving away some t-shirts. We're giving away some notepads. So definitely, we're gonna start that right now. Type in the chat if you want a free copy of Flight Control Replay with a t-shirt and a notepad. Type in !Red Bull, and we're gonna do our first giveaway right up the top for all my people who show up early. I think you guys deserve to get something real quick and in a hurry. You got me? So type it in right now. We're gonna roll that before we even turn on the plane. We're gonna make it quick and fast, just like Formula One. There it is. Red Bull's in the chat. !Red Bull in the chat for the giveaway. Amazing, amazing. So far, looks like we do not have ATC. There is ATC in Gatwick and in London City and in Stansted, but not in Heathrow, which is really surprising. Like, I feel like Heathrow is always staffed up. Like, when I show up, they're not. So I promise you, as soon as the wheels go up, as soon as we go gear up, London Heathrow is going to come online. Not expecting an ATC over in Austria, but it'd be nice to get it. All right, just one more minute, and we're going to roll our first winner for the giveaway. Again, you're going to be winning a free copy of Flight Control Replay, along with a t-shirt and a notepad from Flight Control Replay. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I've actually haven't got one myself yet. I do have the replay plugin, but I don't have the shirt, so I'm pretty up. Pretty nice. All right, you guys ready to roll it? I'm ready to roll it, so we can get started with our flight today. All right, let's see who our first lucky winner is. Drum roll in the chat, please. And here it comes. I'm rolling it. Rolled it, and FS Insane is the winner. All right, big shout out and congrats to FS Insane. He's been subscribed since 2019, bro. Salute to you for your continued support. You 100% deserve this, my friend. Definitely drop in the chat if you choose to accept it. And then obviously jump over to Discord. We need to create a DM between me and you so we can get all the information across and get you taken care of as soon as possible. Obviously that'll all start after the stream is over. But everybody in the chat say big congratulations to FS Insane. Thank you, man. You're amazing, by the way. You've been consistently coming out to the channel, supporting my streams, and it has not been forgotten. I'm so glad you won this giveaway, man. Again, we have 2 more winners coming up. We'll do a couple more later on the stream. Obviously, one will probably be after the landing, but another one will most likely be en route. So definitely stick around for those giveaways. Looking forward to that. Speaking of giveaways, the next Blue Experience podcast episode we do, which is going to be next Thursday, is going to be featuring Orbix, and they're sponsoring 10 giveaways for their Fly July event. So definitely come back to the Blue Experience on the Blue Experience Media YouTube channel for that next week. So FS Insane, big congrats to you, my friend. We can go ahead and move on. Again, contact me on Discord. Moderators will also help you get in contact with me. If you can't DM me directly, then go ahead and tag me on my Discord channel, and I can get that taken care of. All right, so let's cue the music, and let's get to work. Let's get to work. We got a Formula One team waiting for us right now in Austria. I can't wait to get out there. I do have the new game Formula One 2022, and it's so much fun. And they have a weekly race. So I gotta get going with my qualifying and practice for that as well in the game. So looking forward to it. One of my favorite tracks, honestly, is the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm not sure what I love about it so much, but it's just so much fun on every game I've done it with. Squiggly, what's up, man? I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast yesterday. That means a lot, man. Wrong Side Simulations, what up, bro? Good to see you. Thank you so much, man. You're gonna start with some quick and dirty flight plan to fly the leg. Hope you have a good flight, brother. Thank you so much, my friend. Again, Wrong Side Simulations. Go check out his channel as well. He was our special guest yesterday on our podcast, and it was so good. I learned so much about flight dispatching and stuff. So pretty cool. All right, whew, that's out the way. All right, so battery's already on. Ground power is connected. We got the nav lights on. We'll get window heat on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Let's go and drop down into here. What do we get? Our flight plan. What the heck? Did you just sneeze? FS realistic, what? Let's get fueled up. That's actually the first time I've witnessed the sneeze. I legit thought somebody broke into my house and then sneezed. Like, I was not expecting that at all. Let me get my OFP, my flight info, so I can find out what we need. So I'm gonna go over to ground services. Yeah, ground services. Jump over to our next page. And fuel trucks. So we need it's in kilograms. Oh boy, how do I change it how do I change it to kilograms? Is it return PMDG setup, options, simulation? No, I don't know where it's at. Yeah, we're in Europe, so we got to use kilograms. We can't use pounds out here. But I don't remember where to go. Is it options? No. No. Where's it at, guys? Help me out. Aircraft. Equipment. Yes, no. There's so many options in here, which is great and all. But I can't remember where to find how to change from kilograms or from pounds to kilograms. It's in PMDG. All right, start over. Menu, PMDG setup, aircraft, displays, page 9. Wow, all the way at the end?
Line up, runway 27 right.
Yep, there it is. You would think they put that like close to the beginning of the menus because it's kind of important. The change between. All right, thank you so much. Who is that? Flix Edgar. Thank you so much, man. That was clutch, my friend. All right, cool. Where was I? Menu, FS actions, ground services. Next page. Or no, yeah. All right, so kilograms. We need 6,350 kilos. 6350. Wait, is the dirty mod working? Oh yeah, I have a mod, I believe, that dirties up the cockpit, and I think it's actually working. You can kind of see that the buttons are kind of rubbed off a little bit. That's cool. All right, so 6,350 kilograms in start. That's gonna take a while. Alright, done. Alright, what else? We don't have any passengers. Our payload is going to be 14293. That's hopefully not too much. So max capacity. Let's go. Let's bring it down a little bit. I don't want to be completely heavy. It's kind of a challenging flight. We'll go with 10,000 kilos. It's a challenging approach into where we're going. If I don't do it right, I don't want to be too heavy. All right, we're loading up. I don't know if does that animate? No, it doesn't. Look at that, British Airways 787 ordered out. That's cool. There's plenty of traffic happening in London. It's all VATSIM traffic. I have AI turned off, so that's pretty cool. All right, so what else? All right, so we got that. Cool. Let's go to our flight plan now. FMC. Position initialization. We are in Echo Golf Lima Lima. Reference. Let's go top here. Actually, hold on. Let me take a look at something on my Discord. Somebody mentioned something about a flight factor 767. I'm gonna go look into that while we'll talk about that en route. Apparently, flight factor is is about to possibly release a 767-400 ER, which is unexpected because we were expecting a 777. So I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna bring up the article here on my other screen, and we'll take a look at that a little later. Okay, cool. We should be able to go ahead and put our GPS left position. Copy that. Previous page. Drop it in the set IRS. Over the route. Again, London to Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, Sierra. And let's see if I can get my flight plan request. Yes, I want that one. Request. Yeah, because we're flying into Europe, there's going to be 1 million waypoints. So I'm trying to see if we can import our flight plan from SimBrief. Hopefully it will work. Dice, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. What gate am I currently at? We are actually at on the cargo apron, or the cargo ramp, on the south of the field. That's where we are right now. I don't know where DHL specifically parks. I don't know how much DHL traffic Heathrow gets. To be honest, Heathrow spotter, if you want to educate us on that, that'd be amazing. I just know that there's a couple cargo ramps down here on the south. I know American has a cargo ramp out here, and a few other airlines. All right, route uplink is loading. There it is, and yes, I do. Oh, do I want to activate it? Yeah, there it is. All right, so no ATC at the moment, which means we can do whatever we want. So I'm not going to worry about a specific departure. Basically going to use, or actually, the Thames approach is online. Does that cover us? Thames approach, are we under that? I don't know. We're just gonna take off. If they beep us, they beep us. Alright, so let's go to the departure arrival. And SimBrief says that we should depart on runway 27 right. And I know that you guys out here in London, y'all get real pissed when people take off and land on the wrong runway. So let me know right now. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'm not changing this flight plan once I hit activate. Routes BPKF, that's correct. I'll go to our arrival page now in Salzburg. Heathrow always has at least 3 DHL aircraft parked up by. They're not frequently only out a couple a day. Gotcha. ILS 15. It's gonna be the Badir R. Batty 1 Romeo. ILS 15. And via SPG. That sounds okay to me. And we might actually pick up the RNAV. Let me see what the RNAV looks like. Oh, actually, runway 15 is like the less fun side of the airport. It's kind of like basic. We'll do that though. That's fine. SPG. And that's good. Route. Legs. We'll scroll through here for a bit. Looks good to me. Clear that out. How do you get your SimBrief flight plan imported? It's complicated, but also not complicated. You need to download 2 files from SimBrief. Like whenever you go to the very bottom of your SimBrief OFP and it has all the different files you can download, you need to download. Let me open it real quick. I'm not gonna have it on the screen, but I can tell you. Or actually, I shouldn't I? It's a PMDG flight plan and PMDG wind uplink. So you need those 2 downloads, and those have to go into your where is it at? Into your PMDG 737 work and flight plans folder. Yeah, there's a tutorial online for it. Go look it up. But yeah, you got to do that, and then you can import it in here. All right, I'm activating it. Execute. And now we'll go over to perf. Are we done loading? Back to menu, FS actions, ground services. Let's see. Yeah, fuel is done, so we can release them. And okay, so we're still loading pallets, so we'll come back to that. What we can do is put our cruise altitude, which is expected to be 39,000 feet, so 390. Drop that right there. Our planned fuel is 6.4. Our cost index for our leg today is 39. And our reserves will be 1.4, 1.5. So I'm gonna wait to get the zero fuel weight and the ground weight once they finish loading. They're almost done. Just less than 1,000 pounds to load up. You can also hit perf init request right here, and that'll import your performance initialization data from SimBrief, but it usually varies a little bit from what you actually get. So we're gonna go with my numbers because this 737 is actually a passenger one on the SimBrief side. Adam1740, welcome, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well over there. I'm ready to get going. I don't know why I love flying cargo so much. We've been flying cargo all week and absolutely loving it. You're gonna hear some of the ATC in the background right now. Did you know this? No, okay. But yeah, everything's doing good so far today, man. All right, there we go. We're done. I'm gonna release the loader. He can head out. Job's going pretty good. I haven't worked in the last couple days. I do work tonight though, until I think midnight. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do our ground weight now. I'm gonna click here. Can I click it, or I'd actually put it in? Okay, there we go. Put zero fuel weight 45.0, and that's there. Execute. Sounds good, Anthony. Have a good night, man, over there in Australia. You out there, bro. Alright, takeoff page. Flaps 5. CG 22.6. That's gonna be 5 up trim. We'll go ahead and put that in now. Yeah, that's close enough. And there's our V speeds. Wow, those are low. Those are so low. Alright, cool. So pallet loader is on the way out. Fuel truck should have been out of here. We'll get the APU on so we can get rid of the ground power. So APU start. Kid named Kenny, you just got a new job. Well, congratulations, man. Can I ask where you're working now? Hopefully it's a good fit for you and that you're able to stick around with the company for as long as possible. Alright, I'm going to release the stairs. and get all the ground service equipment removed from the aircraft so that we can push back. Hello, Angela. Yeah, Angela Delphin from the Philippines. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Yep, APU's powering on. Just waiting for it to the lights pop on. We'll put the gens on. We're not going to use toolbar pushback, sadly. I really do miss that add-on.
Traffic TV type 4 Romeo Echo, establish runway 210 left and 2.
There he goes. Alright, we got APU. Yep, we got APU. Alright, gens popping on.
Gatwick ground, camera 224.
There's a lot of traffic in Gatwick right now. Is Gatwick like now like the more popular London airport? I thought everybody flew out of Heathrow. I don't fly into London very often, as you guys probably can tell. I try not to. Oh, that's sick. You're working in radio now as a newscaster for your local NPR affiliate station. That is pretty dope, man. That's a cool job. Well, congrats, man. I know we had a radio personality watching the stream. That is pretty sick. Alright, I'll go back to return doors and we'll shut the main cargo door. Oh, wait, no. I think it's already closed. Oh, shoot. Well, if you want to know what it looks like, there it is. Thank you so much for that subscription and welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Sorry I missed your name. Welcome aboard, though. Glad to have you. Oh, look, there's cargo inside. Huh, that's cool. Can I close you though? I really don't want you open right now. All right, we're gonna have to do that in a second. All right, perf is good. I'm gonna run through it one more time. Start with the init page. We need cruise winds. We haven't done that yet. Cruise wind is 31445. You know what I really miss? I really miss my my actual Boeing CDU, like FMC, the physical one I used to have. I love that thing. It's so much faster. Switch between pages, typing in stuff. All right, that's all good to go to me. And we'll jump over to route takeoff. These look okay. We'll leave it on this page. All right, now that it's open, we'll close it back. You've been podcasting for about 6 years, did a radio and a TV broadcasting when you were in college. All the work has paid off. That is really cool, man. That is really cool. What happened to the Boeing FMC? I gave it back. That was like the deal. You know, it's interesting. Whenever you get things for free, you don't always get to keep them. Especially the more expensive stuff. Like, for example, there's a lot of... Oh, look, there's a little bar there. There's a lot of content creators who may, like, review cars and things like that. And you'll have, like, Audi send you a car, but then you got to give it back. You know what I mean? So that was the deal with the FMS was I got to use it for, like 2 months or something like that. Make a review video. Have a referral link and whatnot, but then I had to send it back or pay for it, and I didn't want to pay for it. It was too much for me personally to pay for. And I said that in my review. So, we are ready to go, guys. I think IRSs are aligned. APU gen is on. Let's check the top side here. I just realized that our fuel pumps were on this whole time. That's fine, we'll leave them on. We'll get the beacon light turned on. Seatbelt signs are already on. Am I forgetting anything? Packs. If you bleed in packs. There we go. Now we got some air. Alright, let's go ahead and push back. Back into our FMC. I feel like our head is down here so often. Menu, I think it's FS actions. Pushback. Chocks removed. Brake set. Yeah, brake set. Remove the chocks. And we did TPX 200 And we'll do a, we're at a bit of an angle here. So I think we want to push back. If we did 90 to the left, it wouldn't be straight. So we need to be like 120 or something weird. What are our options? Standard L, dot the I, no. Cross the T, no. None other. Self-drive, we could do a self-drive. Straight out. Do standard L, turn nose to the right. Can I change the degrees? Can we do like 120? No, not an option. Alright, go screw it, we'll just do that. Let me try it again. No, okay. How do I, oh, start.
Cockpit to
Let's just do
ground.
90, it's whatever.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for
The
pushback
pilot
and
Grayson,
start. They want
what's
the
up?
tail to our left. Roger that. Ready to push. Tail to the left. Park brakes off.
Heathrow, traffic, Super 6, Charlie Alpha is taxiing to...
Yep, brakes are released, clear to push. He should be pushing us any second now.
Cable traffic, Shuttle 5 Lima is going to be standing by for a pushback on stand 5.
You know, Kenny, I think you mentioned that podcast to me before. At the time, I really wasn't watching a lot of, or listening to a lot of podcasts, but now I may be interested in checking it out. All turns, no brakes. I feel like I heard a different podcast by a similar name. Maybe not. Yep, that's how it works, Sparkles. They use us, use me. Is he ready? Is he waiting for me?
Brakes released.
Yep. Brakes released, clear to push. We'll turn packs off right now.
Heathrow traffic ED 54, Romeo Echo 997.
Here we go, we're rolling.
Yankee and Bravo.
Oh, I love Pushback. Alright, it's because he just started, so you can watch it. Starting engine 2 at the ground. And we're ready for fuel.
Thanks, up, thank you.
Alright, pushback complete. Brake set, clear disconnect. Show me the pin. I love how he just disappears. Immersion braking. You gotta at least drive away, like, you know, pretend to show me the pin or something. Alright, we got a good engine on the left, sorry, right side. Left, what engine did we start? Right engine, okay. Starting engine 1. I'm so used to flying Airbus and starting engine 1 first that I always forget. So we'll stay inside for this engine start. 7%. There's 20, and there's fuel. Look at that heat haze. So cool. So cool. Alright. We got 2 good engines. Let's get the generators on. Gen 1. Gen 2. Yaw damper. Come on. Come on. Probe heat.
L3 traffic, full flight Alpha.
Little packs back on.
Runway 227.
APU bleed off. Hydraulic pumps on. APU off.
Give us traffic shuttle 5 Lima respond. Alpha and then on to Bravo.
Runway turn off lights on. Taxi lights on. And down here we'll go flaps 5. Speed brake check. They're working. Flight control check. That's working. We're ready to taxi. Oh, transponder. And squawking TARA. We are good to go. Alright, so taking off runway. 27 right. Oh, we got a lone taxi. Like, I feel like we should just take 27 left at this point. We'd have to taxi to the opposite side of the airport. So we're gonna take 27 left. Screw that. Screw that. Hello from Sweden, Vigo. Welcome to stream, man. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Alright, brakes release. Taxiing to 27 left. Let's go.
I need to check 246 testing on the
Cool. Alright, where is the line at? Oh, it's over here. Alright, let's set our speeds. Track IR is working. And we'll get you guys a camera. We're taxi out. Today we're rocking Thrustmaster's TCA yoke and throttle for today's flight. London Heathrow traffic, World Express 116 heavy, taxiing the runway 27 left via 0 from the cargo ramp.
Unicorn traffic, it would help if you didn't overstep on people and be a bit more respectful.
I knew that was gonna happen. Some freaking UK person gonna come on the radio and tell me I can't take off on some runway. Alright, well when you log on as ATC, you can tell me to take off on 27 right. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I had to say it. You don't come at me. I'm over here trying to save myself time. You want me to taxi for a whole hour to 27 right? No, sir. I love how he didn't reply, so you know I was right. I get it though. I get it. When people come to my home airport, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, this is the runway we usually use. But now that I work at my home airport, I actually understand that literally every runway we have is used. We don't have a closed runway. I used to think we only use like 1 or 2 runways. Now I found out we use even the most weird, awkward runways depending on the weather.
779er, lining up and waiting on runway 26 left.
So, there it is. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, down to FMC. Verify our takeoff speeds.
Last station calling, how many miles are you away from?
111, 115, 126. Gonna set to 250 knots. Why not? That works. Cruising 39,000. And that is all we need to do there.
Right now, what you want 335,
Routes, legs, and menu inits.
If you just line up and wait on to 26F and then take off from there,
and I'll be departing right behind you.
What up, Sparko? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, you asked as well earlier, what's the difference between the 737 freighter and the passenger variant? Is it the same size? It is the exact same size. The only difference is that they have basically modded the passenger variant, taken out all the seats and put cargo tracks in it. That, from what I understand, is the only difference. And as well, I think the galley area may be a little bit different. So just slight modifications, but the aircraft, you know, exterior is exactly the same, except I think it also, some of them have, like, you know, patched the windows and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it if I'm taking off in the wrong direction, but even then, like, for another pilot on the radio to come and tell you you can't take off on a runway, like, how dare you? You're not ATC. If you want to tell me what runway to use, log on as ATC and I'll do whatever you want me to do. But you're not ATC, so. Now, I get if you say, like, you recommend, like, hey, I recommend using this runway, FYI, I don't know. You're right, auto brake is not RTO. It is now. What else am I missing? Flight crew. These people on frequency are gonna hate me. They're really gonna hate me if they don't like this runway. There's one of the other terminals in Heathrow. Very rarely used, I feel like, on flight sim. I think it's called Terminal 4. Yeah, Terminal 4.
Heathrow traffic, this is Speedbird 6 Charlie Alpha, taking off runway 27 right.
Yeah, so if we were to go to 27 right, we'd have to make a left either here or the next turn. And then taxi around past all the other terminals and then over to 27 right. And I don't want to take all that extra time. Our flight today is supposed to be 1 hour 33 minutes air time from wheels up to wheels down.
Heathrow traffic shuttle 590 Lima is holding runway 27 right for Alpha 3. Correction, Alpha 3.
No, I haven't had that problem, Ellis, where an issue with the TCA yoke where the buttons suddenly stop working but all the accesses are fine. I haven't had that issue. I also don't use the buttons too much. I only use this one and this one for autopilot, connect, disconnect, and auto throttle sometimes, connect, disconnect. I also use a trigger as my ATC switch, my push to talk. But that's it. Everything else I don't really use. Alright, here we go, guys. There is no traffic on final in the Heathrow right currently for 27 left. So we are going to go ahead and get on the runway. Alright, land lights on.
Austria traffic, Golf Echo Mike Alpha, departing runway 8, left-hand circuit.
Heathrow traffic, Road Express 116 Heavy is taking off runway 27 left, departing to the east. Heathrow. What is my favorite cargo aircraft? It's probably the MD-11, but it's very close with the 777.
I need you traffic at 737, road 9 miles from Charlie 1, Charlie India 27 Lima, but I left on 27 left, Heathrow.
Fabio, any way I can hook you up with the TCA yoke? I wish I could, man. I do.
206, Mike Kilo departing 27
Alright,
right.
let's arm it up. No nav. Oh, hello. Auto throttle.
Delta traffic, Heritage Alpha joining localizer 26 left.
And toga time.
Shuttle 590 Lima is lining up behind the departing A319 company traffic, Heathrow traffic.
Correct, that was Channel 208, that is to roll left knots to the left together.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
E2. Positive rate of climb.
You're Oh baby, out of Heathrow. I love it. I love it, I do. LNAV is armed. Passing 1,100, here comes VNAV. And autopilot. Oops, you might wanna fix that.
Extra traffic here to drop under, both wide and ticket transfer.
Reducing the actually they're both passing 2,000. If the traffic short 500 there, it's passing over 278.
2,000 regions, 5427
Alright, flaps up.
on a 9-mile final runway 27 left.
Gary traffic with S303 taxi, point Mike 1 via Quebec, Lima, Alpha November, Mike.
Alright, here comes the pose.
Traffic permission, the T1 heavy taxi, all of 65.
Oh my god.
It's the rough one on the transition also.
Austrian traffic, both like after downwind runway 8.
1,700.
That's downwind.
If there was traffic short of 5 down in the departed, 270 right, passing 1,600 just far off flight level 180.
We got 2 Brazilians in the chat with the same name. That is amazing.
You can drop in the region 5427
Bienvenido. Muito obrigado. Thanks for coming out.
Short passing runway out, Cockpit 15 minutes.
Oh, we got a 3rd Brazilian, but he's not a Fabio. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to all my Brazilians out there, my brasileiros. I'm sorry, I can't pass up this opportunity for how beautiful this departure has been so far. Turn the sound down just a little bit, but man, it's been a long time since I've flown out of London. Matter of fact, the last time I flew out of London was for the first leg of the Formula One World Tour. I flew the 777 DHL livery out of London Heathrow, flew it all the way to Bahrain. It was a really fun flight. I did not do it on live stream though. I just did it on my own. And I gotta say, man, UK, we gotta come back out here a bit more often. I'm gonna be honest, the reason why I don't fly out here that much is because I'm a bit of a rebel, and I feel like it's overflown. I know that flight sim is extremely popular out here, way more than it is in the US. I feel like our Europeans have a greater appreciation for flight simulators and all simulators than the US and anywhere else in the world. And so, for that reason, you see a ton of streamers, a ton of gamers, all kind of, you know, flying together, driving together, playing together, all in the UK. And so I personally avoid flying out. I avoid flying out here because I feel like so many people do it. Why do we stop at 6,000? Oh, that's the altitude restriction. Let's go ahead and do a speed. Not speed. Is it speed intervene? Alt intervene. There we go. And so I avoid it because I just feel like literally everyone flies in London every day. And I want to go to more places that you don't know about and not to the same place over and over. Like in the US, Atlanta, LA, JFK, those are places that are overflown. There's so many more amazing places to fly to in the world. And Salzburg is one of those really cool places to fly to. But I get it. It's also the major hubs of the world. You know, in the real world, there are more flights flying in and out of London, just like it is in the sim. So look at that beautiful view, though. So I think because of that reason, I haven't been out here in so long. I can appreciate the UK even more. It's almost like seeing it again for the first time. You know what I mean? Florence sounds like a great place to fly as well. I think we've been there. We did an Italian tour a couple of years ago, and I believe we hit all the major spots in Italy. I think we did hit Florence, but that was on X-Plane. Have I been to Samos, Greece? I don't think so. No, I've been to Athens and I've been to some other place I can't pronounce. But Greece is a gorgeous place. We need to go out there more often too. Yeah. But yes, summer in the UK is definitely beautiful when it's not raining. Do y'all remember the pool in Oshkosh? Yes, I do. Corfu. Yes, I've been to Corfu, Greece. I love that place too. Fabio T. Oh, bit of wind shear right there. Is that where are we? Yeah. So London. Yeah, the city, like the big city part of London, is actually right off our right wing right now. That's it right there. There's the, I think that's the Thames River. Maybe. I'm pretending to know what I'm talking about, but I don't. I've been out here in so many different simulators. I've been out here in Euro Truck Simulator. Uh-oh. 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 Why is my camera doing that? Why is my camera doing that? Stop looking. Yeah, I don't know why my camera decided to just look up. Maybe he's looking for Buzz Lightyear. I don't know. I like difficult approaches though. Difficult approaches are fun. They give you something to do. Skiathos, Greece. Oh man, we might have to do a whole tour just in Greece at some point. I do want to think of some more cool ideas for tours. Right now on a Formula One World Tour, which is kind of an ongoing tour all the way up to like November. Who is text chatting? Jesus Christ. That's so loud. What the heck? Okay, there's some craziness going on in the text chat of of Unicom. Everybody's counting. But anyways, what's the airport is that right there? But yeah, I want to do more tours. I love that tour idea. It gives you a chance to kind of explore and get to know a specific area or town or country. So it's just so many places to go. Not enough time. Fertilance, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Explain Peru, welcome to the stream. You did 2 hours of island hopping in Greece. Wow. I can remove the text chat sound. I didn't know I could do that. Let me see if I can try. Yeah. Like literally everyone in Unicom, somebody typed in 1, the next person typed in 2, the next person typed in 3, and it keeps going all the way to 14 now. So a different person keeps chiming in text chat and just typing in the next number. How do I turn that off? Audio. know how to turn it off. Miscellaneous. Update performance. Notifications. Flash taskbar icon. Good thing I don't have the text showing up on my screen. That's good. Fonts. I don't see it. Oh, wait, disable? No, that's not it. I'm just gonna turn it down. That I can do. Alright, back to the action. Oh, it's from the VPilot folder. Any secret ways you know of to what? What are you asking, Fabio? That was Stansted? I was wondering what that was. Can I fly to Kuwait? We've been there before, but it's been a while. So I'm not gonna say no. We could definitely revisit Kuwait at some point. I think we had some special scenery out there in Kuwait last time we went. So I think Bahrain is not too far from Kuwait, is it? 'Cause I think like the week before we flew into Bahrain, I think we flew into Kuwait. But I could be getting my countries mixed up. Look at this, all the farms. That is beautiful, man. Probably should, oh yeah, that's the problem. I gotta find out why it's doing that. Oh, we will not be able to land.
Thanks again for everything you and XP continue to do for the flight sim community. Looking forward to seeing you and everyone else at FS Expo in June 2023 in our hometown of #HTX.
Yeah, Marshall. Yeah, man. Hometown, Houston. Can't wait. Thank you so much, Tomers, for the subscription. But also thank you, Marsh, for that super chat donation as well. And thank you for the compliment, the encouragement, the inspiration there. Definitely looking forward to Flight Sim Expo next year. It's going to be here in my hometown of Houston, Texas. And I cannot wait to meet every single one of you guys who come out. My favorite part of going to Flight Sim Expo is not getting to see the new flight simulators, getting to see the new hardware, but actually getting to meet other people that I've been, talking to in the chat and talking to on Discord and seeing them face to face. And, it's just like we have conversations and we just can't stop talking because it's just so much to catch up on and so much to talk about, and definitely love that. So hopefully we can have just as good of a time this year as we've had in the past years. Yeah, I definitely can't read that in an Indian accent at all. I'm sorry. TPX Gaming, welcome to the stream. Flutz, hello, my friend. Fly to Russia. We haven't been to Russia in a long time. We probably should, I guess we could fly there now, right? We should be okay. Hello, Joseph Kabila from Congo. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we gotta do something. I've been avoiding it because I don't feel like dealing with it. I know my landing lights are on, but for whatever reason, when I get into the cockpit view, my camera decides to go up, and I gotta find out why that is. It happened earlier, right before the stream too, and I fixed it, but I don't know how I fixed it. So I don't know how to fix it again on purpose. As we were about to fly over the English channel here, I'm gonna put UK in our rear view, put that in our view as we fly out. Headed for Austria. Our ETE currently is, what is it? Oh, I need to put that on the screen too. Boom, there it is. But for those of you who can't see that, like me, let's see, what is our ET? ET is 1 hour and 10 minutes. We do have 2 more giveaways to do before the stream is over, so definitely stay tuned for that. Big shout out and thank you to the developers of Flight Control Replay for sponsoring today's stream and sponsoring all the giveaways. Definitely love being able to give things away on the channel. Looks like at the moment Austria Control is online. Vienna, Austria is fully staffed. And ASUS is online for Salzburg, which is pretty sweet. So hopefully they're on long enough, the next hour and a half, that we can get in there with some ATC. We definitely make things pretty interesting. And what I'll do as well is pull this up and show you guys what I'm looking at. So looking at SimToolkit Pro. Wow, that's tiny. Why is it so tiny? Is it bigger now? Yeah, it's bigger now. Okay, cool. So taking off. For those of you who don't know where London is over here on this big island called the UK. And so we're taking off out of here, out of London Heathrow. Down here is where Gatwick is in this area. There's London City, sorry, right? Yeah, London City. Took off. We're actually right here. We're already in the English Channel. And I'm gonna fly over. What is this? France? No, France is down there. I'm not sure what country this is. This is the Netherlands. Over the Netherlands, and then down through Europe, all the way down to Salzburg in Austria. I see lots of ATC storms out here in the east. Weather should be pretty calm. We might. I did not a test flight, but I loaded into the scenery we're flying into yesterday, and it was pretty cloudy in the area. So we'll see what it looks like here in a little bit. But yeah, if this area pops online for ATC, we might get some en route ATC, but we'll have to see and find out. But yes, en route currently 1 hour and 6 minutes until we land in Salzburg, Austria, home of the Red Bull Ring, the Austrian Grand Prix. Can't wait. We'll definitely talk some F1 too for anybody who is interested in that. And I'll bring that down. All right, now to the hard work. We're contrailing out here, and I need to figure out how to fix my camera. We're giving away a few copies of Flight Control Replay for free, no charge, as well as some t-shirts and notepads too from Flight Control Replay. Hello, Chris Kramer from Missouri. Welcome to the stream. All right, let me try it. So I don't know what I did last time, but every time I go to a view, my camera just looks up. Is it Track IR? No, it's not Track IR. Go to the camera. Reset position. So it makes me believe there's something. Oh wait. Oh. I think the throttles on my TCA yoke, for whatever reason, have somehow been mapped to my camera. I don't know why how or why that happened. I'm gonna go standard here on the barrel. Alright, so if I leave my camera there, it's not moving. So if I don't bump it, it's okay. So now I found out what the issue was. It is actually my Thrustmaster TCA yoke. Explain, Peru!
I also want to be a big channel like yours, hee hee. Greetings.
Hey bro, my channel's not big. We're still small time. But hey, consistency, my friend. Discipline and consistency. Go out there. If it's X-Plane you want to do, if it's Microsoft you want to do, or if it's both you want to do, just do it. Do what you love. And yeah, I mean, if you ever have questions, you or anybody in chat about channel growth, I'm not an expert, but I've definitely studied a lot about it. I've looked into it a lot. I've been trying different strategies. I've tried a lot of different things. I've failed at certain things. It may not look like I've failed at anything to you, but there's definitely things I've tried that have not worked out, and I've learned from it. And plus, you know, I talk to a lot of other creators as well, and we always talk about, you know, different little strategies and stuff, and I'm definitely open to share. So if you ever have any questions, you can DM me, or you can even ask on the chat. I don't care. I ain't got no secrets here. But hey, it's possible. If it's possible for me, it's 100% possible for you to do double what I'm doing and what I can ever do. Trust me. JDVFX, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And I love seeing new channels pop up and be successful, right? Like it's cool to see a new perspective, a different perspective, because every single one of us has a different mindset, has a different, you know, thought process, has a different opinion on certain aircraft or certain things in the sim. And I know we express those in different ways, either in private or in chats or in comments. But when you have an actual YouTube channel and you have a platform and you have an audience, what you say carries a little bit more weight than what it may be in a comment. Now, I'll tell you this much. Before I buy anything, I always look at the reviews. If it's like a product, I'll read the reviews on Amazon, or if it has a video, I'll go watch the reviews on YouTube or wherever the review is, and that will decide whether I buy this thing or not. And that's kind of what I live by when I buy anything. I'm like, hey, I'm getting this thing. It costs a certain amount of money, but I don't want to waste my money. You know, is it actually any good? Does it live up to the hype that this developer or company has, you know, put it up to? And I'll read a review and I don't even know the person. You know, I don't even know who this person is. I don't have a special respect for them. It's just that this person has the product, they've tried it, and they're giving their honest opinion, and they either love it or they hate it. If they love it, then you know it has to be like more than one person that love it. You know, when I read reviews and comments like that, I usually look at multiple comments to see if there's a trend. Like if you're looking at a new game and you're like, I wonder if I should get this game, and one person says it's amazing. Like Steam reviews is the perfect example. You go to Steam to buy a game and you look at the reviews, and one person is like mostly positive, and he's like, yes, it's amazing, I love it, the graphics are this and that. But then you have this other person who's like, oh my god, it's the worst game ever. Who do you believe? You don't know. That's why you keep reading more comments. And then if you see more bad comments than others, and you see people saying the same thing, and if that comment or that part of, you know, the thing that they hate, if you would hate that thing too, then maybe it's not for you. Or maybe if it doesn't bother you, maybe you're more like the person who loved it, right? So anyways, I don't know how I got onto that, but the point is, when you have a platform as a Twitch streamer, a YouTube streamer, a YouTube content creator, whatever, Instagrammer, TikToker, whatever, people are looking to you for advice because you've usually spent more time doing it than they have, or at least you have a product that they want and they want to try. So choose your words carefully and don't sell out. If you don't like something, say it. Yes, Fabio, this review saved me too. The good thing about Steam, and this is a secret to Steam, not everybody knows this, but you have 24 hours of gameplay. Not of time, but of actual gameplay on that game before you are ineligible to return it or get a refund. So sometimes we're like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna give it a try, I'm gonna take the risk. If worst case scenario, I don't like it, I only play a couple hours and I can return it. So the beauty of Steam, a lot of people don't know that. I just recently found that out myself. Nimbus, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Definitely wish you could stream Flight Sim as well. Also do Control in Brazil, which is something incredibly enjoyable. Oh, that's really cool. We need to come out to Brazil. Where do you control exactly in Brazil? Like the whole country, or is there a specific area out there? We could definitely come out there and visit and get some Brazilian ATC. I love the Brazilian accents, and I can try to practice some of my old Portuguese, which is not very good at all. Mike Jensen, welcome to the stream. Good to see it. On Takeoff, I said you appreciate Flight Sim more, and Sims, the Europeans dominate the sim racing, ETS, Flight Sim, and all. Wait, what? Yes, that is true. JDVFX. And I think if you look at the statistics of any simulator, whether it's racing sim, flight sim, trucking sim, train sim, any of those simulators, if you look at the statistics, the UK is more involved in all those games. There's more British people playing those games than any other country. I think Germany is like the next a close second, and then the US is like third or fourth. And if you look at any YouTubers, viewer statistics as well, it shows a very similar statistic. Game sales, all that kind of stuff. So like when it comes to flight simming, it's very popular out there in Europe. So when there's an event going on in the UK or in London or any of the major airports out there, it's just freaking jam-packed. There's tons of people out there, and that's basically what I was saying earlier, what I was getting at. I've noticed the same thing in Europe. Like the perfect example is Euro Truck Simulator versus American Truck Simulator. Now I know Euro Truck Sim has been around longer, the map is bigger, but when you go to the Euro Truck Simulator multiplayer on Truckers MP versus American Truck Sim, I mean, you get like 5 servers packed out, like it's crazy. When I first got into Euro Truck Sim and I saw how many freaking people were on the multiplayer server, I was like, what is this? And then you go over to American Truck Sim, we got 1 server and there's like 30 people in there. So it's super obvious in the trucking scene. I don't know why that is. Train Sim, exact same thing. Whenever they're like in Train Sim World or Train Simulator, all the games for Train Sim are kind of British based. There's more British and German routes than any American route or any other country. So But yeah, that's where the market is, the majority of the market. Until I feel like US has grown a lot in the past few years. We have a lot more people appreciating flight simulation than it used to be. But yeah. Brian Officer, I know it's a late comment, but you were saying that you want the TCA yoke and throttles, but your complaint on the throttles is that you have to choose between flaps and speed brakes. I agree. I mentioned that in my review, but since my review, I found a way that is not a mess. It makes it work for me. So on my throttle here, I'll turn my camera just a little bit. You can see I have, and if in this view, in the drone camera view, it won't actually mess anything up. So I can do everything with it if I want, and it shouldn't bother it, hopefully. We'll see. So I have, it's only 3 axes here, right? There's 1, 2, 3. Over here I have my speed brake. This also comes with a flap lever, and you can choose to put the flap lever here on the right or wherever you want to put it. There's 2 ways you can kind of do this. You can either do it the way I'm doing it, which is like the default way. Speed brake on the left, throttle 1, throttle 2, and I use these 2 buttons. So this is flaps down, this is flaps up. The reason I do that is because with the Boeing aircraft, the flaps is like a notch, and this axis doesn't have any detents in it, right? So it's just one smooth detent. So when it comes to trying to get to like flaps 5, flaps 20, you gotta really be slow until you hear it click in the sim, and then you'll stop, and sometimes you'll still kind of be like jittering around the correct flight flaps. So what I do instead is I just hit, flaps down 2 times or 3 times. I put you in the flaps 5 position. Now, what you could also do if you just really want flaps is you can take out. There you go. You can take out the throttle and put your flap lever here, and just use one single throttle to use both your throttles. So instead of having 2 throttles, because rarely do we even use 2 throttles, and let's just be honest, we rarely actually isolate our throttles when flying airliners. They're usually in sync, so you could just map all your throttle axes to one throttle physically, and then put your flaps lever here, and then put your speed brake lever there. So that's one way you can do it. But it's super smooth though. I mean, it's not the best throttle. I still think the Honeycomb Bravo is the best flight sim throttle out right now for an airliner style flying, but yeah, it works. It does what it needs to do. And the good thing is that you don't have to buy both. You can actually just get the yoke and then decide to do something different for your throttle. So, but yeah, that's what my setup is. Something beeped. That wasn't me. Let me catch up in the chat. Whenever I start explaining stuff, I start falling behind. Rock City is in the chat. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Do I know of any ways to get VATSIM on Xbox? No. From what I understand, it's currently not possible. But I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure somebody could like figure it out. There's gotta be a way. It might not be legal, but there's got to be a way to get VATSIM to work on Xbox. All right, here you come over the Netherlands. Oh man, look at this, man. It has really I'm sorry. I really want to apologize. I have not been out here in an embarrassing long time. We have not flown in like Europe in a while. We've been flying everywhere but Europe. Let's see, where have we flown recently? We flew in the US a couple times. That's typical. We flew to Lanzarote, which is not, I don't think that's technically Europe. It's more like Africa. Where did we fly else? We did the Reno Air Race thing. That was in the US. I can't even remember. I had so much going on. I can't remember where we've been flying. I had to go back and look through all my videos. Yes, the A320 is free on Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, Flight Sim is definitely best on PC if you can. Oh, Original Geek, welcome to the stream. 737 or A320, which should you get first? Oh, that's hard. I mean, I like how you said first, which means eventually you're gonna get both. Oh man, I met us, but spoke to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it very much. I would have to say, and you might be surprised, I would say the PMDG 737. I think you should get that first, and the reason I say that is because it's a Boeing 737, and Microsoft Flight Sim already has a default 320, which is not good, but it also has a free A320neo. So if you're just getting in the Flight Sim or just getting in the Microsoft Flight Sim, by buying the 737 first, you still have a Boeing and an Airbus to choose from. But once you are ready to kind of continue and upgrade your hangar, go ahead and get the Phoenix. I think that you definitely need to have the PMDG 737 and the Phoenix 320 in your hangar, both of them, everybody, if you fly airliners at some point. I know that you may not be able to buy both at once, but if you're only gonna buy one, get the PMDG, but eventually you need to get the Phoenix. In reality, Phoenix is actually a better product, I have to be honest. The Phoenix is a better product, but I say 737 for the variety. If you want to fly a 737 route with 737 liveries, you're gonna want to fly the PMDG. And if you get the 320, that's cool, but you're still gonna eventually want a 737. Yeah. Look at that. What do you call this area we're flying over right now? It's like a ship channel or something. Let's see, where are we right now? We're flying over Rotterdam. Oh, I was in Rotterdam one time. I think that's where I stayed when I went to Amsterdam. I stayed in Rotterdam. Either I stayed in Rotterdam or the event I was going to was in Rotterdam. I can't remember. I know that I was in Rotterdam for a lot of my trip to Amsterdam. Lando Wood, what is going on, my friend? It is good to see you over on Facebook. Just FYI, we are also live on Twitch and on YouTube and on Twitter. So it doesn't matter which chat you talk in, I can see them all. But my friend, welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm hoping you're enjoying it so far. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or anybody in the chat. My Twitch is on the bottom of your screen, but it's also I Am Blu Games. So just search I Am Blu Games on Twitch. On YouTube is youtube.com/Blu Games. So, but yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim. I always love getting the chance to introduce people. Wow, look at that wind shear. Getting the chance to introduce people to Flight Sim. There's a couple guys at my work. I work at the airport as a ramp agent. There's a couple. I think I'm the only one that Flight Sims, but there's one guy who I know. I have a feeling he has a low key. Woody Live, welcome to the stream. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. I think it's the same Landon. But I think he has an undercover passion for aviation, and I found out that he doesn't do a whole lot outside of work. So I think that Flight Sim might be something he could appreciate and enjoy. So I'm trying to get him in and introduce him to Flight Sim. Look at that view right there. DHL 737. I don't know why I called myself heavy. We were not heavy earlier. Yes, I stream to all those channels at the same time. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could stream from the You can't stream the YouTube from the Xbox? I thought you could. I really did. I thought you could. I'll bring this camera down for now. I do both. We do airline flying. I would have to say it's probably like 60-40 or 70-30 right now. 70% airline flying and then about 30% GA, just because of the demand. Honestly, I could personally switch it right around and do 70% GA plane flying and 30% airline flying. I'd be completely cool with that because I love GA flying as well. But last week we flew in the Kit Fox tail dragger aircraft, doing some VFR flying around, what's the name of that, Vermont, We did some Reno air racing and various different planes that same week. We fly helicopters when I'm in the mood for that. Gliders. We actually did fighter jets recently as well. So, but yeah, we do a bit of everything out here. Yeah, there's definitely some limitations to flight sim when you're getting into it. As far as, you know, I get it. Some people may not want to get into it because it may be expensive, or it may be kind of, you know, overwhelming, you know. But it's definitely satisfying. And trust me, you actually can fly with an Xbox controller, and I actually want to prove that to you one day. Yeah, I want to prove that to you one day, that you can fly with an Xbox controller. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. But I'm not doing it right now. Right now, I'm controlling my drone camera with the Xbox controller. But you can fly with the Xbox controller if you don't have any of this fancy stuff that I got here on my desk. Go to Asheville, North Carolina, in the mountains. Ooh, that sounds cool. Might have to do that sometime. Thanks for the suggestion, man. Did I fly the Dark Star in the Maverick Deals event? Because you missed the event. Well, I mean, what do you mean the event? Like, it still exists. You can still fly it. I did not do a live stream or video flying the Dark Star, but I did give it a try, and I failed. I was not able to get the aircraft across the continent with the Dark Star. I wasn't even gonna get. Yeah, it's tricky. I'm sure there's a tutorial on how to do it exactly, but I tried to do it on day one when it first came out, when there was no tutorial. It's just the in-game explanation, and then the in-game explanation didn't really help me very much. Kenny says the Honda Jet is the best steal of the year. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've been tempted to buy that plane. I may get it eventually. I may get, you know, I don't know, but I don't know, like, part of me wants to fly it. It looks like a great plane. My issue is, like, right now we're just rotating, orbiting around the outside view. This is what I kind of like to do during cruise when there's not much to do. I just kind of, because I can't decide, do I want to look out the left window, look out the right window? You can see we got some clouds out here now, and so because I can't decide, I tend to be out here like this, just in the drone camera, rotating, getting a little bit of all the views. And the Honda Jet, in my opinion, is not the prettiest aircraft. I don't know. It's just my taste. It's not my taste visually on the exterior, though it was accurate the way they did it. But the inside looks good. So if I fly that plane, I will basically only exclusively fly from the interior view. Yeah. Woody Live, would I suggest staying in the Cessnas just to learn the instruments, or jumping straight into the Jumbo? Personally, I would recommend staying in the GA planes and get an idea of the instruments and what they do. The instruments are pretty much the same in every aircraft, just shown differently, right? So like in the 737 we're in right now, we have the same things, and for the most part it's just not the same gauges, right? So we have basically on this one screen we have the attitude, the altitude, like everything is on one screen. Then we have a GPS here, which it doesn't have. So it's all the same stuff but different, just shown differently. The 737 and many other jumbo jets have a lot more information at your fingertips in the seat than a Cessna. But I would, if you're just getting started. I know some people are going to refuse to start with the Cessna. They're going to go straight to 747, and that's okay, because you can learn at the 747 level, but there's going to be a lot of things you may miss out on that you didn't know because you didn't start with the actual fundamentals and basics. So yes, I recommend go through the Microsoft Flight Sim little, basic training course. It does teach you a lot of great things for new people. Go through that. It teaches you how to fly the GA planes. It teaches you how to do a flight from A to B. It also has the airliner side of that as well. So from there, you can start learning how to do airliners. When you get into airliners, then you can start branching out to all these different aircraft and finding out what you really love flying and do that. Again, YouTube tutorials gonna be your friend outside of Microsoft Flight Sim, and then going to streams like this and asking questions again is also gonna be a great way to get information too. TCAS is off. Is it? ERA. No, it's not off. No, it's not off. Let's see. How far to our top of descent? Let's go to cruise. We are 273 miles from our top of descent, and we will be there at 1809 Zulu. It is currently 1736 Zulu, so that's about 30 minutes away from our top of descent into Austria. And I'm gonna turn the terrain radar on. It's not gonna mean too much up here at 39,000 feet, but it'll be helpful when we start descending. Press T. Oh, you meant that. Yeah, you're right. I didn't turn that part of the traffic on. You're correct. Thank you. There you go. So now, if any traffic flies in our radar, we should see them. But there's currently none in the way. There's a new A321neo in the marketplace. By who? Pratt, educate us, my friend. Educate us. What? There's a new A321neo? Oh, where are we now? What is this city? What airport is that? Chat, help me out. That's pretty. I love this river. That is so cool. EGLL? Is that oh, Latin VFR released the A321neo on the Microsoft Marketplace. Oh snap. Metas Bus says this is Dusseldorf we're flying over right now. That's cool. Michael's like, but is it a scam? Oh, we're gonna have to take a look at that. For $31. That worries me. Not gonna lie, that worries me. A321neo directly into the marketplace, $31. Now, I like Latin VFR. Latin VFR has a great reputation, makes amazing scenery. If you ever see a Latin VFR scenery, I would be like, yes, don't even look at it, just buy it. Like, you know it's gonna be great. But it sounds like this is their first aircraft project. So curious to see how that turned out. And hopefully it's flyable. I may have to take a look at that in a bit. Speaking of new aircraft and new releases, I mentioned earlier in the stream that there's been talk about a new 767-400 from Flight Factor, and I wanted to kind of dig in and look up what's going on with that. Is a text chat raid happening again? No, there's people actually talking to each other. I'm gonna turn it down, it's very loud. I just turned it. Wait, I think... Hold on. Oh, I thought it's not coming to the right. These people are trolling. I'm gonna turn it down. I need to go out of here. Alright, I think we're okay now. Now I don't think you can get refunds or returns on the marketplace, Microsoft Flight Sim. I don't think that's the thing, sadly. Oh, by the way, FS Insane, I got your message on Discord. Our first giveaway winner today, so we're definitely gonna be in contact, man, after the stream is over. Okay, so let me read this out. So Flight Factor just tweeted 767-400 ER price and policy announcement. Let's see what they're talking about. the Frankenstein 767-400ER, a classic. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Backport. So okay, classical 90s airplane with avionics backported from the modern 777. We've added a totally new avionics set with new 3D and textures to the cockpit, a high-res screens, and MFD. Let me show you guys this on the stream. Oh my god, this is getting out of hand. And for whatever reason, my thing that I usually have to control it and turn it up and down is not working. Might have to reset my audio to get it to work. But that's alright. Let's get some music going too. We'll drown it out with some jams. There we go. just turn the music on. Alright, word. Alright, I'm gonna bring up this article real quick before we get too far to our flight. Browser. No. Browser? Yeah. No, that's not what I want. I want this one, display. There we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, cool. So bringing this over, where is it at? There we go. Alright, so here it is from Ramsey. So it's official, 3 hours ago. The Frankenstein 767-400ER. Make it smaller. Classic 90s airplane with avionics backported from the 777. Added totally new avionics set with new 3D textures in the cockpit, high-res screens, MFD, newer version of the FMS for the 767, new, more powerful engines, longer fuselage, and remade the landing gear from scratch. Also added cosmetic changes to exterior model. I have a feeling they're gonna charge us for this update. As we are getting very close to releasing the addition to our 767 family, I would like to tell you about the poetically Frankensteinian structure of the 767 now. The 767 family has two separate upgrades, extended and FPDS modern avionics, which together yield the global pack. Consists of all our 767 variants. So a little history, guys, is that the 767, I'm not sure what year it came out, but it's a pretty old plane. The 767 was the first X-plane third-party add-on that I ever bought, and that was a long time ago. And so I think it was last year or a year before that they released the modern avionics package, which it just made the avionics in the 767 modern, and they charged us. I don't know how much they charged us for it. I was not happy about being charged for an avionics upgrade in my virtual plane, but that's what they did. Let's keep reading. 767 blah blah blah. Moreover, the org store will offer the discount to our new 767 customers on the 400ER for the period until X-Plane 12 is out. So this is going to come out before X-Plane 12. 767-400ER will be offered not only as standalone package, but as an upgrade to any previous bought package. This will slightly increase the amount of combinations you need to wrap your mind around. Not only that, those who start their 767 experience with the 767-400 will get the better chance to upgrade to the 300ER and the two current upgrade extended blah blah blah. So 767 family from now on will have two base packages. What the frick? The 300 and the 400, which can be upgraded into join pair, or that's so confusing. That's so freaking confusing. All right, let's skip to the price part. So let's see, 300. Yeah, that's complicated. Okay, so how much is it gonna cost? Oh, here it is. How did I miss that? Also, complete package airplane called Global Plus will be available. Standalone package will be on sale at $69 for the period until X-Plane 12 is released. The 400 upgrade will be available for $30 as an addition to any previous bought package of the 767 family. Okay. Can I click on this picture? I gotta take my glasses off. I mean, I can't see it too good. Can I zoom in? Can I make it bigger? I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying that. I don't know if I'm buying that. I don't know if I'm buying that. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm being honest with you guys. I don't know that I'm gonna buy that. Oh boy. What do you guys think about that? All my X-Plane users. If you play Microsoft, you can chime in too. What do you think? For Lance, see you next time, man. Michael Allen, what's up, man? Oh, the 321 is $25 and comes with 47 liveries. That's a lot of liveries, dang. Yeah, I mean, it is just an option. You don't have to buy it. That is a good point. That is a good point. You don't have to buy it. It's out there for those who want it. Yeah, it's a tough one for me because I get it. The 767-400 is a different plane. It brings over a lot of the 777 features into the 767. And it's a longer plane. It's, yeah. So there definitely should be an upgrade fee. I'm not against that part. I just don't know that I want to personally pay $30 for yet another 767. Because right now, Microsoft Flight Sim planes are selling for $30. And you want me to buy a variant of a plane for $30? Nah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. What up, Ja? Welcome to the stream. We'll see. We'll see. I may change my mind. There might be something that they didn't put in that post that might change my mind later. And then I'll fly it. And I'll love it. I do like the 767 as a plane. I do. Alright, how far out are we from our top of the descent? We are 173 miles. Let's actually go ahead and double check our top of descent because it could be wrong. So I got my charts up here on my iPad right now. What do I think of the Captain Sim 777? It is unflyable. But with mods, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to fly. And I do fly it with mods. So, and I enjoy it. But you need to have the mods. Okay, alright, so let's see. Our transition is BADIT, I think. Yes, it is. We're doing a BADIT 1 Romeo arrival via BADIT. We need to be at that waypoint by 4,000 feet. Oh, is that all? Oh, we're missing some things in our flight plan, aren't we? Whoa, what happened? Let me see. Let's go to plan page. Back down here. Actually, there's Boret. We'll step through this real quick. Buy bag. There it is. Like I said, BADIT at 4,000. That is correct. And then continue to, looks like, yeah, Salzburg VOR SBG, also at 4,000. That's it. That's the whole arrival. And then from there, if we pick up the ILS for runway 15, which is what we're planning on doing, we'll continue from that VOR at 4,000 all the way to D8.0, which doesn't show on here. Doesn't show any of the waypoints on here that I'm looking for the approach. But basically at that point we can fly it in ourselves anyways if the weather's good. 109.9. Let's check and see if that's been put in. Is there a rad nav in here? No, it's not. Not an Airbus. I think it's this one, yeah. So 109.9. And how about we do our next giveaway at the top, right after top of descent. 153, and of course. Yeah, buddy. All right. Cool. Herman Vinstra, welcome to the stream. Good to see it. Yes, I agree, Max B. The salty mod for the 777 makes the 777 flyable and a lot of fun to fly. That's what I was just saying. I think that the Captain Sim 777 is a beautiful plane. Great model. Did a great job with that. I got to give credit where it's due. But as an aircraft, a flyable aircraft, it's not good. So, on that note, I'm really hoping, for the sake of Latin VFR, that plane is flyable out the box, right? Like, is it just the default A320 with Neo engines and Neo textures? Because if it is, that's not enough, to be honest. I mean, there's people out there on Xbox that might enjoy it and be okay with it, but I think a lot of us would be like, no. Especially now that we have the Phoenix. Well, someone is working on A350 for Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm hearing that it's a freeware project. It's hard to believe it's free because they're making it extremely like detailed. So we'll have to see where that leads to. You know, I just realized that song was on repeat. My bad. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, it's time. I'm gonna put my altitude at 4,000 for our bottom of our descent, and then once we reach our top of descent, the aircraft will start descending on its own, so we don't have to babysit it. There we go. All right. What view do you guys want? You want the left wing? You want the right wing? You want behind the wing? Or you want an exterior shot? Let me know in chat. I can't decide. I really can't. How much you want to bet the A350 won't be available on Xbox? It might not be. I don't know, man. It depends what they do. I hope it is. I really hope they figure out a way to close the gap between Xbox and Microsoft Flight Sim. But at the same time, part of me also wants them to separate the Xbox version from the Microsoft version. 'Cause I feel like there's some things about the Xbox version or the compatibility with Xbox that may be holding the PC version back. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of PC simmers feel that way. Like, hey, if they would just make it a separate thing between Xbox, like a separate release cycle, right? Between PC and Xbox, PC could probably do some more things that Xbox can't do, because I think a lot of the restrictions we have are due to like Microsoft limitations or something like that. Or, you know, Game Pass things, who knows? But again, at the same time, I want my Xbox people to be able to appreciate and enjoy some of these aircraft that we love so much, because there are a lot of hardcore, or at least want to be hardcore flight simmers on Xbox who want to do it be as realistic as possible with the Xbox controller, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fabio, he's gonna write Microsoft a letter. Shadow, what up, man? Did I watch the sprint quali? I didn't. No spoilers, man. I need to watch it as soon as this stream is over. I had to check it out. I didn't even know that they were actually like live right before I went live. So I have not watched any of the practices or qualifyings, and I want to. But you know what? I think that's a perfect time to talk about that. This is Route 11 of our Formula One World Tour, traveling between all the racetracks for the 2022 Formula One season. This time is between Silverstone and Austria, Silverstone and the Red Bull Ring, so London to Salzburg, Austria. And I'll see you later, Fabio. Thank you so much for coming through. Don't go in the F1 chat then. You know what, Shadow? I usually don't. I know when not to go into our Discord F1 or racing chat because I don't want any spoilers. So feel free to say everything you want to say in there. I already know not to go in there because I can't go on there. I can't go on social media. No matter where I go, look, I get spoilers. I hate it. But I understand. I usually watch everything like a day late or a few hours late anyways. But anyways, what I was going to say was, I'm pretty excited about the race. Red Bull Ring in Austria is one of my favorite races on the Formula 1 calendar. I love racing there on all my racing simulators. So iRacing, Formula 1 2022. It's a lot of fun. I am personally rooting for Mercedes still and Ferrari. I'm basically just rooting against Red Bull. I used to love Red Bull. They used to be my favorite team. But I found out the only reason I love Red Bull is not because it was Red Bull, but because of Ricardo. Ricardo used to race for Red Bull, and he was my favorite driver. Still is. And it hurts me how bad he's doing right now. And I know it hurts him as well. But I'm rooting for Mercedes to get better. They showed up in Silverstone last week, looked a lot better. Actually looked competitive. I mean, I think the Silverstone race was one of the best races of the season, just when it comes to like wheel-to-wheel racing and fighting between, who was it, Carlos Sainz from Ferrari, Perez from Red Bull, and Hamilton from Mercedes. It was intense. Nobody crashed, which is crazy. It was so much fun to watch. I could watch it over and over and over. Epic crash at the very beginning. Guy flipped on top, flipped upside down, slid through the dirt upside down, and then like flipped over the freaking wall. I mean, come on. What more can you ask for in a race? So Red Bull or the Austrian Grand Prix, I'm hoping it's gonna be really good. We'll see. I'll definitely be watching this weekend. You know, you're right. We need to do that. We need to organize to do a Formula 1 2022 online multiplayer racing session, because so far I have had no luck with multiplayer on Formula 1 2022. Oh man, what is this? Connection lost. You suck. Continue. I've had issues on multiplayer on Formula 1 2022 where I try to get into a session, and for one, I don't like waiting around for a session to end for me to start. But then when I find one that has just ended, it like gets you kind of like get stuck in the menu. I don't know. It hasn't been a good experience. So I've mainly right now been racing on single player, but I want to race against some people. I think it'd be fun. I do like Christian Horner though, so I do like Red Bull. I'm just not a Verstappen fan. That's really all it is. I've never been a fan of Verstappen. That's all. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make that happen. Let's organize in the F1 chat on Discord and see when everybody's available. It won't be a live stream for me. If you guys want to live stream it, feel free. Maybe I'll live stream it only on Discord, but I think that'd be fun to do. You guys probably kick my butt too. Not gonna lie. On the same note, so we also mentioned on the World Tour how we want to, especially in this section of the year where a lot of the races are all in Europe, all inside of the European truck tour, Euro Truck Simulator map. I want to drive Formula 1 trucks or Formula 1 haulers between different locations. So yesterday I spent actually a lot of time re-downloading Euro Truck Sim. I downloaded Pro Mods. I got all my Pro Mods updated. I got me some new sound packs from Z-Mod for the HAF truck. I'm not sure what you call it. I downloaded a bunch of Formula 1 liveries for my trucks. So now I basically have a livery for every truck. And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. So I moved my truck over to like, I basically, the route we're flying right now is the route that I'm planning to do a drive with. I wanted to do a video recording, but if I record that, it wouldn't be until after this live stream, which means I wouldn't be able to post it until maybe Saturday or Sunday. And for me, that's too late for this particular video. So I may try it for a different leg. I know the leg between Austria and France next week is gonna be freaking gorgeous. Like the drive between Austria and southern France, come on, that's gonna be amazing. So I might do that one if I can get that out in time. And then yeah, so it's gonna be cool. But yeah, I'm excited about driving my little. I got a really cool Red Bull hauler I can drive. So thank you. Was it Walking Fruit? I think that sent me the link to that that thing. Now the issue with the convoy is that what I worry about is that I have so many mods installed. I don't know that if we do a convoy, if everybody's gonna be able to. I don't know. We can try it and test it. I haven't done a convoy on ETS like ever. I did it on American Truck Sim, but not ETS. Here's the thing, man. All the drivers in Formula One, when they do interviews, they're completely scripted. Like, the drivers, I'm not sure if you guys saw the Netflix series Drive to Survive, but there was an episode with McLaren when Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo were in a conference, like a pre-race conference with the team, and they legit told the drivers what they can and can't say in interviews. Like, hey, this is what people are probably going to ask you. This is what we think you should say. And yeah, so every driver has been scripted, and but I feel you on that, Shadow. I wish I could be more themselves. Google Drive my mods. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I like Red Bull. I don't like Verstappen. So like my love for Red Bull is like 50-50. I like Perez though. I really like Perez. And I like Leclerc. I've always liked Leclerc. So when it comes to Leclerc versus Verstappen, even though he's trailing, I'm hoping that Leclerc can make a comeback in the second half of the season. Let's go outside. And it's been a good flight, flying over Europe for the first time in a long time. But yeah, I have 100% respect though for those guys. They're amazing drivers, and they do things that no one else can do in a car. Definitely the top. Russell's your favorite driver this season? I like Russell a lot. I actually originally didn't like Russell. I can't remember why I liked him, but eventually he grew on me, and I started liking him while he was at Williams. So I was rooting for him to I was really rooting for Russell to go to Mercedes and show how good he really is. And he's been kicking Hamilton's butt all season so far. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, man, the Blue experience was so good last night with wrong side simulations. If you guys missed the show, you can still go back and watch it. It's on YouTube on both mine and XP72's YouTube channel. It's if you don't know what it is, the Blue Experience is a podcast between me and XP, where we talk all things flight simulation and aviation. And yesterday we had a special guest who is a real-world airline flight dispatcher. And honestly, none of us knew what that was before we did the interview. So learned a lot, and honestly, I'm looking into finding out if I can go to get a license to be a airline flight dispatcher myself. So we'll see if I actually go all the way through with it, but it sounds like a really cool career and really cool perks. Yeah, I agree. Russell's definitely proven in Formula One. He's proven that he can take a bad car and get 150% out of it. So when he has a good car, we'll see what Russell can do for sure. Lando Norris in the same boat there. Like, Lando Norris can take a bad car and really do some great things with it. Your favorite driver was Michael Schumacher, James? That's cool. Ferrari fan? Yeah, man. I think that Monza is going to be interesting. Wait, have we gone to Monza yet? I don't think we've gone to Monza yet. Monza is going to be interesting this year. No, I'm legit. I really am legit thinking of doing it. Like, I'm serious of being a dispatcher. So I'm just I'm gonna look into where to go to school, and if it makes sense for me to go through with it and all that. So Yeah, I like Alonso, but I also didn't like Alonso when he was at McLaren. He started getting really bitter and just disrespectful to people. Yeah, I didn't like that. But since he's been back, he seems like he's been humbled quite a bit, and he's just out there enjoying driving. And I like this Alonso we have this year. He's out there grinding, doing everything he can to build the team, build the car, and get the best finish he can. All right, how are we looking? We are 23 miles from our top of descent. I'm gonna go up here and turn on our constraints. There's not very many of them. No, data. There we go. Oops. So we're gonna fly in, make a right turn here at Armut. Let's see, how, let me zoom out. Okay, there's a lot of flight plan left. So top of descent here, and then down to 4,000 and straight in basically into Salzburg. And if we have time, I may be able to take the drone camera and show you guys exactly where the track is. Oh, really? Some airlines will pay for your training? I did not know that. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I have a friend as well. I've been talking to, he works for Southwest now. He might be watching. He's been trying to get me to come to Southwest as a ramp agent. Because apparently they have Southwest has its own program as well for training new pilots from like 0 hours. I think it's 0 hours. I'm not sure where they start, but they have a training program, an internal one. So if you work for the company, you have a better chance of going through the program. And I haven't looked much into it yet, but I believe him because I know he's already, going for it. So I just don't know if that's the route I want to go. Do I think I would like to be a VATSIM controller? And if so, which airport would I control? I have thoughts sometimes about being a VATSIM controller. I have the urge to do ATC every once in a while. Not often, but every once in a while. I don't think it's for me though. I think it's just like a curiosity rather than something I could really do consistently. But if I were to be an ATC controller on VATSIM, it would be in my home ARTCC over here in Houston. So I would control, I don't know, all the airports in Houston area, whatever I get an opportunity to control. So IAH, Hobby, Hooks, Ellington, all those fields out here. And I actually did a while back, I looked into starting up, like I think I signed up to be a controller. It was trying to, get started with all the process. And very quickly, about an hour into the process, looking at, I think it was like documents and reading manuals and crazy stuff like that, I decided, you know what, I don't think I really want to do it that bad. It's a lot of work. It's definitely not an easy task becoming an ATC controller, even on VATSIM. And I'm not passionate enough about being a controller to go through the process, so I very quickly decided to not pursue it any farther. All right, we got a ping from ATC. That was definitely for us. I'm not sure what that was. Somebody, aircraft, Echo Whiskey Golf 8 Foxtrot Alpha. Could you slow down a bit? We might get a little bit close. Gonna ask him where he is. I'm willing to work with people. I'm not a big fan of slowing down. I don't see him on my TCAS. Oh wait, that might be him right there. That little star. Donnie Arubel, welcome to the stream. Donnie, good to see you. It does look good, it does. Alright, we've met our top of the descent. We're now descending down for 4,000 feet into Salzburg, Austria, and we do have traffic. That's about 25 miles to our 1 or 2 o'clock right now. And I'm communicating right now via text chat. There's in front of me descending now. You have in front of you. I don't know where these people are. Oh, I see them now. I see a couple different aircraft. I see one here, one here. Let me ask him where he's flying to. So he's just asking for us to slow down so we don't collide. Apparently he's descending as well as another aircraft in front of us. I'm gonna take a look at the sim. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I knew it, guys. Hold on. I gotta show you this map. I gotta make a point. What did I say earlier in the stream? As soon as I leave a location on VATSIM, ATC pops up. Look at this. Where do we start? London. What do we have? London ATIS and London Tower are now online. Now that we're gone. Also, we had a very, a gap right here of just no ATC. We had ATC out here in Brussels, down here in Frankfurt, up here and wherever this is. All this area up top and down south had ATC, except for in the middle. And now that we have passed this area, it's online. Now we do have ATC down in Salzburg, Austria, so we'll see if they stay on. But if I can be able to fully make my point when we get there, they're gonna log off right before we talk to them. So, but this is again, I don't chase ATC. I don't plan my flights around where ATC is gonna be unless it's an event. I do what I want to do. If they're there, it's a bonus. So right now we're expecting to fly to Salzburg with no ATC. If they're there when we get there, it's a bonus. But I just wanted to make a point because it happens so often. I want somebody to witness it in real time. So anyways, back to our flight. That is hilarious. Oh no, before we do that, we had 2 planes that are contacting us about slowing down. So it's this guy. Okay, he's flying to Salzburg, and he's flying to Salzburg. So he doesn't want me to. Okay, so it would be smart for us to slow down in this scenario because we are going to the same airport. Yeah, find out what his speed is. I'm not gonna slow down too much. Ain't got time for that. I'd rather take a shortcut or something. I mean, let me get around you. How about you slow down? I go ahead of you. How about how you like that idea? Let me find out what he's doing. Okay, gotcha. What's your speed? I mean, we could have set this on the radio. I don't know what airline he flies for. It's EWG-8FA. What airline is that? EWG. He's flying from, where is he flying from? He's flying from EDDL. Is that Dusseldorf? I always forget what DDL is. Alright. Eurowing. Oh, is that what EWG is? Okay. That's cool. So that Eurowings is German, isn't it? It's a German airline. I went just around the time where all the German people eat. Is that what you said? Or European people eat during... I flew through dinner. Is that what happened? Dinner time in Europe. Alright, so the trick is if I'm descending... All aboard! Thank you so much, Shadow Dark Falls, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Welcome, welcome aboard. Still waiting for this guy to reply to me. I don't know what his speed is. I'm just gonna continue forward because I don't want to change my VNAV profile. Alright, well guys, now that we're descending, before it gets too busy, I think it's time to roll one more giveaway. Thanks to Flight Control Replay. Again, we're giving away a free copy of Flight Control Replay. What is Flight Control Replay? It's a replay system for Microsoft Flight Sim for PC. It also, I believe, there is a version for P3D. I'm not sure if the same version works for P3D and FSX, or if it's a different one. But this is the Microsoft Flight Sim one for sure. Is what I use for all my replays of my live streams. So if you think what I do is, or the streams that I do and the replay that I use is good and dope, then it's definitely gonna be for you. So if you want more info on that or how to go get it yourself, it's !FCR. Let's see, what should be our new keyword for the next giveaway? Let's go with I say last time we said Red Bull. How about this time we go with, let me find my giveaway thing. This time we're gonna go with exclamation mark Ferrari. Oh wait, I didn't mean to roll it. Okay, is it started? I'm gonna refresh it because I'm not sure if it started. Mods can win as well. Alright, exclamation mark Ferrari in the chat for the next giveaway. How to spell Ferrari? F-E-R-R-A-R-I. So it's a bit of a spelling contest as well. Ferrari in the chat for the next giveaway. I'm gonna give you guys just a couple minutes while we are descending into Salzburg. Here comes 18,000 feet now. Let me find out what let me look at some charts while you guys are spamming Ferrari. And I'm also going to grab the Salzburg ASUS. Information: Charlie's current runway in use is 33. Oh, that's different. Winds at 350 at 7. That makes sense. Clear few at 4,500. Broken at 6,000. Temperature 17. Dew point, or QNH is 1029. They'll probably put my thing in QNH. So, alright, 3-3. That's the fun runway of Salzburg. I like that one. RNAV. Let's see which one we're gonna get. Alright, I don't personally know the difference, but we're gonna shoot for the RNAV Yankee runway 33 into Salzburg today. Our final approach, of course, is gonna be 333. And we need to make that change in our FMC before we get down too low. Descent path is unreachable. That is okay. We're changing the flight plan. Flight. So I wonder in this case, where the runway is changed, does dispatch give us a new routing? Or do we just do what we want to do? Let's go to departure arrival. It's gonna be runway 33. RNAV Yankee 33. Via WS831. There we go. Execute that. Legs. Let's see. So it's still gonna go to buyback, Badit, SPG. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's a beep beep. We might end up getting vectors after all this. Execute that. Let's go down to 5,000, not 4,000. I am getting a traffic warning now on the TCAS, if you guys heard that. Yep, traffic ahead. What's the transition altitude out here? Yeah, transition altitude 10,000. Alright, I'm gonna call them up. Alright, LOVV_1 center is on 132.6. Alright, let's see if we can hear him. Now watch out for this traffic too. Control, World Express 116, 10,000. Oh yeah, turn them down.
The question report, you requested approach for runway 33.
Repeat that for what Express 116.
Please stop your descent at 10,000 feet and report your requested approach for runway 33.
Alright, stopping descent at flight level 100, requesting RNAV Yankee runway 33 in Salzburg, World Express 116.
Via Whiskey Sierra 831.
A firm.
Roger that. For delay, turn right heading 220 and you can expect it.
That left 220? Yeah.
Negative, right 220.
Copy, right 220, and I will expect the RNAV Yankee for runway 33. Alright, so stopping at 10,000 feet, heading 220. Things about to get busy. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about the giveaway. I'm going to get us some speed brakes in, get our speed back. And let's do the giveaway right now before I get too busy. And we're going to roll it in 3, 2, 1. Rolling it. And MFDC3. Congratulations, my friend, on your win. You just won the giveaway, my friend. Big shout out to you, MFDC3. Should you choose to accept it, you have won your own copy of Flight Control Replay, plus a t-shirt and a notepad. So please make sure you contact me on Discord, or actually say in the chat first that you are
Formula 1 is with you for 310.
And if so, we'll get you on Discord and get your stuff taken care of, man. Huge congrats. Alright, so multitasking right now like crazy.
Lima 1 Whiskey for Formula 1.
Express 116, descent 5,000 feet.
Down to 5,000 feet, World Express 116.
6328, climb flight level 310. Flight level 310, Olympic Express.
Alright, down to 5,000. And we'll use level change mode.
Holding point stop, sliding up.
Austin Papa, Wende übrigens passt, Taxi Entschuldigung von Runway 33, Foxtrot via Dima.
Here we go, we're descending. Again, transition altitude is 10,000 feet. And we'll get our QNH.
Turn right, I confirm right, heading 070.
Right 070, World Express 116. I need to turn him up, he's a little low. It's like he's low and everybody else on VATSIM is loud. So I keep turning him down when other people talk. Alright, 070, there it is. And what was the QNH again? 1029.
Lima, November, continue, Unicom, bye-bye.
Tourism Light Bye, schedule 3 Lima, November. See ya.
Express 106, turn right, direct Whiskey Sierra 831, cleared RNP Yankee approach, runway 33.
Alright, right, direct Whiskey Sierra 831, cleared RNAV Yankee approach, runway 33, 116. Alright, direct W
Vienna Radar, hello.
S31, execute.
Heavy is
nav.
340.
Let's just slow down. This is going to happen really fast, so I'm going to slow down. Unless he gives us another speed. I love his accent. Speed brakes are out. Did MCD3, did he speak up that you accept your giveaway? I didn't see a message here on my giveaway app. But if not, we'll give it away again.
Direct Subin, Turkish 1593.
Lufthansa Cargo 8349, that's also for you, direct Subin.
Direct Subin, Lufthansa Cargo 8349.
Alright, can we go leveling off at 5,000?
All aboard!
Thank you so much, Zach Dudek, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you, my good friend. Welcome aboard. Alright, we are direct.
Direct Reefend, climb
320, KLM 279.
Alright, speed brakes can go away. We'll go flaps 1. Alright, so I'm actually gonna wait to turn on the replay until we put the gear down.
Austrian 27 Papa Wien.
MFDC3, speak up or forever hold your peace. We will roll it again if you do not reply. We're looking for you. You have won the giveaway. MFDC-3.
Again, report ready for departure.
Echo.
Bearings 8 Fox Alpha on final airport.
Number 1 or number 2, I call you.
He has until we land, because I don't have time to chase him. If he doesn't say anything, you guys watch. You guys be the eyes for me. If he doesn't show up before we land, we're gonna give away 2 copies when we touch down. Oh, look at this view. Oh my god, I love it. Like the lighting right now at dusk. We might fly over the racetrack. Are we gonna fly over the track? Well, technically, no, it's not too late. If the winner does not accept it, you can still enter the giveaway. It is YouTube only, by the way, so if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, we're only rolling it for YouTube side. Oh, you guys remember Patches? Oh, yeah. What was it? That was a Captain Canada stream. I can't remember what he was giving away. I think it was a Thrustmaster giveaway, wasn't it? Yeah, classic Patches. Oh my god. Alright, we're at Whiskey 8, Whiskey 3, or yeah, Whiskey S83, whatever you call it. 831. Gonna remain 5,000 feet. This is the RNAV Yankee approach for runway 33 into Salzburg, Austria. We'll stay at 5,000 until we get to 834. That's going to be basically on our right downwind. If we look off our right wing right now, we should see the airport. There it is. There's the airport. Look at these beautiful mountains. So there's another, I think the RNAV Zulu approach actually has you fly through the crevices of these mountains and into here. We did that, or we attempted that approach in the PMDG DC6. When that came out, and I don't know that we were successful. I don't remember how well that went. But gorgeous. I love this area of Austria. One of the reasons why I love the Red Bull ring, the Austrian Grand Prix so much, because it's the backdrop is just so beautiful. Alright, what's our speed? Speed is 190. Here comes another right turn. It was the Boeing yoke. Oh yeah. All right, we got traffic on our TCAS over here. I'm gonna slow down some more. I'm gonna take it nice and slow this whole approach. I don't want the aircraft to get away from me. So we'll go flaps, or not flaps, auto brake to 3. I'm gonna slow down to like 170. And another notch of flaps. Look at that view. The MTL Grand Prix. Oh, the Montreal Grand Prix. Montreal Grand Prix is good, but I don't know, man. It's just a fake island. No offense. You actually look off our right, you'll see we have landing traffic there. Yeah, I think it was. I think Patches. I wonder whatever happened to Patches. Does he still show up to live streams after that? Like, is he still flight simming? Imagine you were in for a giveaway for the whole setup, the TCA yoke and throttle, and you're not there for the 5 minutes that they're calling your name to give it to you. That was Patches, guys. I remember watching that live. Alright, we need to descend now. And actually, we need to fly the rest of this by hand from here. So we're gonna go gear down. I'm doing gear down so that I can do other things off screen here for a second. Because it's about to get busy, baby. Alright, replay is recording with flight control replay. Rolls up for a second. Track IR is working. Autopilot's coming off. And my controls. This is where it's gonna get messy. Alright, we're descending, so we're basically just right downwind and then making a right turn for a short final. So we have to get the altitudes right. We have to get, it's supposed to be a 3-degree arc. Or 3-degree descent. Alright, double checking. Gears down, 3 green, landing lights.
2500.
Airport elevation is 1411. Look how cool this is. You come next to these mountains over here. And you can make a tight turn through here. It's gonna be interesting. We gotta make sure we stay to the left as wide as we can go here. We do have the flight director to help us a little bit on the actual turn part, but there's no more vertical navigation from here. It's all on me.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
They're really quiet on the radio. Alright, here comes the turn. He has not cleared us to land. He only cleared us for the approach, so we're waiting to hear the clear to land. Following the flight director best I can here.
Caution, terrain.
Trim.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Oh my god, that view.
Caution, terrain.
Alright, landing flat.
Caution, terrain.
A little sharper. Oh my god, it rolls you out right on the runway. Look, there's a runway right there. I got, oh, we're close. 3 white, 1 red, so it's a little high. There's 2 white, 2 red.
500.
Wind's calm. We're landing, guys.
400.
Control, World Express 116. Are we clear to land? Am I on VATSIM still? Well, I'm landing. I don't care.
All aboard! 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverses.
Smooth landing.
Alright, reverse is green. I don't know what happened to my ATC. They just like log off. Alright, we're at the end. I'll make a left turn here on Bravo. That was freaking fun. Oh, I love that. I'm so glad we got 3-3 and not 1-5. 1-5 would be a boring ILS. 3-3, freaking amazing, beautiful RNAV approach with the arc in it. Aye. And it ended with a butter. Come on, that's like my best landing all year. Alright, flaps up. Beautiful. Can't wait to see that replay. Welcome, my friends, to Salzburg, Austria, home of the Red Bull Austrian Grand Prix, aka Red Bull Country. This is actually also where they store the famous Red Bull DC-6 over here in one of these hangars. You also see the Red Bull helicopters flying out of here a lot of times too. So I think I'm gonna park it over here next to the tower, and we'll deliver the cargo. We'll get the APU on. I still don't know what happened to ATC. I haven't heard anything. Haven't got a text chat. Nothing. This is really weird. Oh wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think we just broke the rules here. I don't know how. Actually, no. I don't know. 1326. Yeah, I don't know. We're not on the right frequency. I'm looking at the center is on 1326 and we're on something else. So I'm thinking we must have got disconnected. You know how sometimes Microsoft will like take over your radio? I think that must have been what happened. It had to be. So if the controller happens to be watching, I do apologize that I landed without your permission. It's a big no. You should never do that on VATSIM. And you can definitely get a message from the supervisor for doing something like that. And I might get that old email, that number. But I don't know what happened or why. I will take this spot over here. Beautiful approach. Amazing time of day. Question: did our giveaway winner ever?
Austrian 127 and 5,000 feet.
Did they ever speak up in the chat? I'll hold it right there. Alright, brakes on. We're gonna leave the engines on for the replay. I'm just gonna go ahead and log off in embarrassment that he probably was calling me and didn't see it. I didn't even get a beep. He didn't even beep me or anything. No idea what happened there. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the replay, or not turn it off. We're gonna save it, and hopefully it recorded that whole thing and we get to watch it a second time. Because that was one of my favorite approaches I've ever done. It was kind of like an arc approach, but not an arc approach. Yeah, I might hop back on just to PM him. PM? That's the word? Yeah, it's a private message and like, hey, I don't know what happened, but for some reason we got disconnected from the frequency. I just want to send him a message real quick because I feel bad for landing without him. Hold on. I thought that ATC went offline. It happens all the time on VATSIM. 1 second you're talking to somebody, another second they're gone. You're like, oh, it's dinner time. Gotta go walk the dog. Whatever it is. Landing rate 20 feet per minute. No freaking way. From SimToolKit Pro. Wow. Wow. I was gonna really quickly send him a message because I feel bad. I do. And while we're doing that cleanup, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the giveaway. Apparently, the guy never. I'm not sure. Like, I legit saw him type in the keyword and then we rolled it a few seconds later, and he's just gone. So maybe he's watching on mute. That's possible. All right, let's see. Oh wait. Actually, yes, he did speak up. He did. So we're gonna save that one. If he doesn't, if whatever reason it doesn't go through, that he doesn't get the giveaway, on the next stream we'll give it away again. I don't want to take it away from him because he was here. I just saw his message just now. So MFDC3 is there, and if you're still listening, he legit just said he had to walk the dog. Contact me on Discord, and we'll get you all taken care of. So far, 2 winners: FS Insane and MFD DC3. So I'm just writing it down so I don't forget who they are. I want to be fair. Alright, so we'll do one more giveaway during the replay. Let me find this guy. Here he is. Can I private message him? How do I private message him? The open private chat. Gotta apologize, okay. Somehow I... Alright, sent. Apology letter sent. Alright, let's get out of here. Thank you so much for that subscription as well. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Welcome aboard again, guys. Welcome to Austria. Let's watch the replay. And load. Hopefully it looks okay. What I'm going to do as well is, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Different planes, it works differently. But I just want to kind of already be in landing configuration before we start. I think it's too late. Let's hit play. There we are. Boom.
Positive, ready to climb.
Alright, are the lights on? Lights are on. Engines are on. Flaps are down. Alright, beautiful. Gear hopefully will be down. Yes, it is. I got a light show going on out here. Alright, so this is our landing into Salzburg, Austria. There is, we do have a payware version of this scenery. I think it's by Orbix. I'm not sure. There's only one. There's the airport over there on our right. Look at that train station down there. Oh, there's actually a lot of little objects. Look at that. I never noticed that before. There's all kind of little points of interest down here. This is pretty cool. I didn't notice any of that stuff in our approach. I was too focused on like landing the plane. Got soccer fields out here. Oh, look at that view right there. Come on. Let's go. I'm trying to figure out still how X-Plane is going to top this on X-Plane 12. I'm trying to figure it out. It's going to be hard. So there's a runway right there. We're still turning, still turning. Pretty stable, I must say, for a Blu Games flight. And we rolled out just a little bit beyond the center line. But not too far off the glide slope. Watching the sunset. Didn't even float it. That's surprising. Touchdown, beautiful tire smoke. Absolutely love it. Look at those mountains out there. I want to see it again. Again. From here. Wow. Oh my god, that view. Look at that view. Wait, let me pause. Let me just break this down. What makes this shot so great? If I zoom in, can I zoom in? Yeah. If I zoom in, you see we have grass in the foreground. Like we got the main aircraft here, right? And then in this area you have grass. And here we have some buildings that are kind of close, trees that are close. But then also, if you look off in the distance, you see more trees that are also kind of like going up in elevation in the distance. And then beyond that, they continue. There's more trees up here climbing the edge of this mountain. And then you see this massive just landscape in the background. And it's like, when you're watching the replay, you're getting so many different dimensions of movement. The mountain in the background moving super slow because it's super far away. You're seeing the trees moving fast because they're super close. It's just, so good. There it is. Woo, baby. All right, let's run it again. This time I'm gonna watch from a little bit farther back. I'm gonna watch from the interior from, let's do the left wing view. I think this is gonna be the best one. Yeah, from the turn. And we're gonna roll out a giveaway. All of you guys have been typing ! Ferrari in the chat. This is for you. Make sure you're watching right now. I'm about to roll a giveaway. We're gonna do it in just a few seconds. Here we go, let's see. All right. Actually, no, we already did Ferrari. We already have a Ferrari winner. Let's do a new one. All right, no, we'll stick with Ferrari. And rolling it in 3, 2, 1, rolled. Official Mike Daly. It's about to pop up in the chat. Official Mike Daly. You are our third and last giveaway winner of the live stream. All I need you to do is shout out in the chat that you're here and that you accept this prize. You have won your own key for flight control replay. That's what we're using right now for the replay. Flight control replay, third-party application for Microsoft Flight Sim, as well as you won a t-shirt and a notepad from Flight Control Replay as well. So make sure you're a part of my Discord. If you're not, sign up. !Discord. The chat will give you the link to my official Discord, and we can get in contact with you and get all the information together so you can get your prizes. If not, if you're not here, or if you don't accept it, just say thank you but no thanks, and we'll roll it again. You have until the spoilers come out to speak up, or we're rolling it again. We ain't gonna wait too long for you. But huge congrats to Official Mike Daly for our last winner. Just waiting to see you pop up in the chat, my friend. Where you at, bro? Where you at, Michael? Come get this prize. Look at this beautiful view. It's so good, I don't want to see myself. I don't want to ruin this picture. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I think I turned down my FS Realistic head shake a little bit, and it looks a little bit better. It could still be better. All right, Mike, we gotta roll it again. I said you had until the spoilers came out, and I ain't seen your chat yet, so we're rolling it again. We're rolling it again. I'm sorry, Mike. He's a regular as well. All right, we got somebody else gets a chance. I'm rolling it right now. It's rolling. Boom. Squiggly won. Congrats, my friend. You are the new winner, and I know you're here because I literally just saw you make a comment. Welcome and thank you, my friend. Huge congratulations. You have just won the giveaway. Just speak up and accept it, and it's yours. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Now we have somebody participating. I love it. I love it. Congrats, my friend. If you choose to accept it, it's all yours, bro. Just say yes. Just say yes. That's all it takes. And I think you're already on Discord, so you know what to do, man. Jump on Discord. Let's have a conversation, and we'll get you taken care of. Again, huge thank you from Flight Control Replay for sponsoring today's stream and sponsoring all of our giveaways today. We'll be getting some information from you, like your SIM market email, and for the physical products, we're gonna have to get your address and all that. I'm also gonna have to confirm who you are, so we'll have all that confirmations there. But guys, again, thank you so much for coming out and flying with us. Welcome to Austria. Enjoy the Austrian Grand Prix. Throw in the chat right now, what team are you rooting for Formula One? If you don't have a team, just root for Team Blue.
Smooth landing.
Beautiful landing, look at that. Loving the PMDG 737, especially the cargo variant rocking DHL World Express. Thank you, ATC and VATSIM. Before we leave, let's do some shout outs of those of you who rode along with us. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm gonna keep this replay. I could watch this over and over. I know what view I want to see next. I want to see the nose cam. Let's go nose camera. Yeah, boy. Starting from here. Yeah, there it is.
Caution, terrain.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. Alright, Anon, thank you so much. Again, Squiggly, congrats, my friend. Shadow, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with us today and last night as well. Sammy Latvala, welcome and thank you so much. Z Lively Vids, thank you very much. Captain Michael, thank you. Jack Sorrows, thank you so much for chilling with us today. Arrow Files, thank you so much. The tire smoke is default on Microsoft Flight Sim now for planes that opt into it. PMDG is one of the planes that does work. Shiloh, thank you so much. James Johnson, Zachary Klabowski, that's a cool name. I think I actually said it right. Romain Rotel TV, thank you so much. Good to see you, and thanks for coming out. Hafiz Al Hadi, welcome, and AvGeek07, thank you so much. Vinch, thank you so much. Rain, and thank you. Silver Arm, thank you so much for chilling with us today. Really appreciate you. Architect, thank you. FS Insane, big congrats to you again. Tivitex Peru, you missed the whole stream, bro. This is a good one to watch back. At least watch the takeoff and landing. Go back and check them out. Beautiful departure out of London Heathrow, and amazing, as you can see it right now happening, a landing into Salzburg, Austria. It's been so much of a fun stream. This whole week has been so much fun. Revisiting X-Plane in the MD-11, in the A300, and then last night, a great interview on the podcast with a real-world airline flight dispatcher. And then today, flying into one of my favorite airports in my favorite part of the world, Austria, for one of my favorite tracks, the Austrian Grand Prix, Red Bull Ring. G-Man Deuce, thank you so much as well. Well, guys, I hope you have a fun and happy Friday. I like this view so much that I'm going to run it again. Run it again. I'm running from here. From the mountain view. I'm actually going to rewind the time back for the perfect lighting angle. This is a little secret for my thumbnails. I just put it in the perfect time slot, hit play, and send it. But guys, I gotta bounce. Until next time, that was a 20 feet per minute touchdown. Woo! Love it. Oh man, from Blue HQ, remember you have three choices. Give up, give in, give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. Oh yeah, don't forget 2 things. Blue Experience Media, check it out, ! BXP. Follow the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're going live for our next podcast next Thursday featuring Orbix giving away 10 products. You're not going to miss out on that next Thursday. Also, Pilot Edge, SimVenture, Virtual Oshkosh is happening next week. We will be live, we will be streaming it. I'll be flying from my hometown all the way up to Oshkosh, Wisconsin in the beautiful Kit Fox. So that's going to be happening next week. Come back. I'll see you then. Again, 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all. You got peace, love, God bless you. I will see you guys next time and next video. I am out of here.